Hello again. This is Sabrina again. I'm here to talk about another book this week, and you may laugh. I don't know, but I read the junior novelization of the movie Frozen by who is this by? That's a good question. Who wrote the junior novelization? Adapted by Sarah Nathan and Sella Roman. Who wrote this? Now, the reason about this story, back in 2013, 2014. I think it was 2013, I'm pretty sure. No, I think it was 14. Anyway, back then when the movie first came out, me and my family went to go see it. Amazing movie, loved it. I really fell in love with the character Elsa, because what I took away from it was that Elsa was trying to run away from her problems, was trying to hide her problems, and kind of run away from them and not face them. And when she finally did face them, she realized she was better off. Now, I know that may not be exactly what they were going for in the theme of Disney, maybe, but that's what I took away from it. And I started to relate to Elsa a lot because at that time I was kind of running away from some of my problems and not facing them. And so that's why I loved Elsa, because she was such a strong character that didn't need anyone to help her. At some point in time, she kind of realizes, like, and then I also took away from it that she was trying to kind of hide who she was, and that you should just let your flag fly, be the person that you want to be. And that's what I took away from it too. So that's why I fell in love with Elsa. Well, I loved Elsa so much, and my roommate friend at the time, loved Olaf so much that whenever we found anything Elsa and Olaf, we'd buy it for each other. Well, Christmas time came, and of course, bought Elsa and Olaf stuff galore. But the one thing that she found, and I still don't know where she found this, was this book. And I'm just now reading it because back then I was so behind on reading books. I still am. If you look at my bookcase, it's absolutely full, and you've got I want to say 8 spaces, and they're 3 books full. So crazy. So anyway, I just got around to reading it, and part of it is too the Goodreads challenge. They ask you every year how many books you want to try to read, and part of this was too that I was trying to get to my goal, so I'm not gonna lie, but I'm glad I did read it. Gonna go over a little bit. Obviously, watch the movie. It's literally taken from the movie, step by step. But the Frozen movie, I liked it. And what I'm going to talk about here, it starts off at the beginning of the movie, and it starts off in the beginning of the movie and the beginning of the book, talking about, all the events that happen. The coolest part about it, too, I like the junior novelization for this. They have pictures from the movie in the book. You can't really see them, but they have pictures from the movie in the book. And I think that was kind of interesting to me. You got to, even though I already knew what happened several times, you got to read along and see the pictures, maybe for those who hadn't seen the movie yet or whatever. But I'm not going to spoil it for you, because if you've watched the movie, you already know what the book is about. And if you haven't, then either read the book or watch the movie. They're both the same. But I'm always going to love Frozen. To be fair, now Moana is my new favorite. But Frozen was definitely my favorite at the time, and I loved it, and I still will love the themes that I got out of it and all that stuff. This was an interesting read, and glad I read it. I gave it 5 stars. It's not for everybody. Some adults may get bored reading it. I read a lot of reviews where some adults did get bored reading it. But if you're not a book person, watch the movie. If you are a book person, or maybe if you're both, maybe if you like movies and books, read the book, watch the movie. Same thing. But I wanted to show one cool thing too. I don't know if she's ever going to watch this video, but I like what she wrote in the beginning too. Love you always. And she spelled Mary wrong, but that's okay. Merry Christmas, Joss. So it's a very special book to me. That's kind of why I wanted to read it too. It's very special, and it's Christmas time, so it's kind of like a Christmas thing. Anyway, that was my review for you. Sorry it's so short. I wish I was more interesting with some of these, but hoping to get my goal done by the end of this year. We'll see if that happens. I'm about 3 books behind, so wish me luck, guys. On to the next book we go!